The Walk to End Alzheimer's is referred to as the world's largest event to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's care, support, and research. We welcome Brendan Flum with the Alzheimer's Association Michigan chapter to tell us more. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Before we get to the details of the 4 walks we have here in Mid-Michigan, let's talk about some good news about this devastating disease. And what I am reading is that we are living in an era of treatment. Can you expand?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just nailed it on the head. We are living in the era of treatment. There are currently 2 treatments right now that, although I want to specify this specifically, no cure quite yet, but there are treatments that can slow the progression of the disease itself, and we're kind of just getting started. More and more are on the way with help from all the viewers watching this at home, so we can't do it without them.
Yeah, I'm encouraged to hear that because my mom had dementia and Alzheimer's, and it was so difficult. It's so difficult for the caregivers to go through that process, but it's good to know that there's hope. Now, along those same lines, I read something about lifestyle interventions, and they're showing and proving that they can help. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so the good news you referred to earlier is specifically referring to the U.S. Pointer study results, which were just released at our Alzheimer's Association International Conference in Toronto at the end of July. And I have this in my hand just to make sure I'm reading it right based on what you just said. For people at risk of memory loss or dementia, the U.S. Pointer study found that a structured lifestyle program focusing on things like healthy nutrition, physical exercise, cognitive engagement, and health monitoring improved thinking and memory over 2 years, keeping brain function from declining as it normally would with aging.
That is such a good reminder. And these are things that we would normally do on any given day if we're watching our health, our physical health, our mental health. So that is also promising. So before we let you go, of course, we need to talk about the walks. We've got 4 here in Mid-Michigan, and we are very proud. Mid-MichiganNow is proud to be a part of these. I emceed the one in Flint last year. It was such a blast. I walked. The people were lovely. So let's go into the details.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, you emceed in Flint last year, and you're emceeing for us at Midland this year. But I guess in terms of chronological order, the first one is in Saginaw on September 20th at the YMCA. Midland following that on Saturday, October 11th, starting on the front lawn of the Dow Diamond and working its way through the Midland downtown area. And then the weekend after that, October 18th, is both Bay City and Flint/Genesee County. The Bay City one is at Winona Park in downtown there, and the Genesee County one is at the downtown flat lots in Flint.
Yeah, I'm very excited because I get Courtney's doing the first week, and then Kyle and I are going to split on that last week, and then I'll be in Flint and Midland, so it's going to be very exciting. If you can just, in these last 30 seconds, drive home the importance of participating in this walk.
Yeah, 100%. Kind of like I mentioned, we can't go forward with these new treatments and ultimately finding a cure without participants like those watching this right now. And every little piece of help is much appreciated, more than I think they know. And I think you know as well, that's kind of the whole reason I'm here right now.
Thank you very much, Brendan Flum. We wish you a lot of luck, and we're excited to participate.
Thank you.